Welcome back to Web3, Crypto, and AI. Today, we are going to dive into one of the most important topics in crypto. We are going to look at the difference between centralized exchange and decentralized exchange. Okay, if you have ever wondered which one is safer, which one is better, or why do we even need both, then this video will clear everything for you. To better understand centralized exchange and decentralized exchange, we first of all have to understand what is a crypto exchange. So a crypto exchange is an online platform where you can convert your fiat money into cryptocurrencies and also convert cryptocurrencies back into fiat. When I say fiat, I mean the government issued money. Okay, so I am a Ghanaian, and in my case, I'm talking about the Ghana cedis. So crypto exchange are online platform where I can convert my Ghana cedis into cryptocurrencies, and also where I can convert cryptocurrency back into my Ghana cedis. Okay. So in short, we can say a crypto exchange is a platform that lets you buy and sell cryptocurrencies using fiat money. Let's start with SEX. SEX means centralized exchange. So when we talk about centralized exchange, we are referring to platforms like Binance, Coinbase, Bybit, and KuCoin. Okay. A centralized exchange is basically a company that controls the exchange. So with centralized exchange, they are the exchanges that are controlled by a company. Okay. So the company manages your accounts for you, the company manage your funds, the company manage the trading system. At the same time, the company manage your security. One thing you must bear in mind that if you are using a set or a centralized exchange like the ones you are seeing on your screen, you do not control your private keys. Okay. The exchange hold your crypto for you just like the way our traditional banks holds our money. So now let's look at the advantages of centralized exchange. Centralized exchanges are very easy to use. There is fast transaction, high liquidity, better customer support, and centralized exchange is good for beginners. Okay, so if you're a beginner here, make sure you stick to centralized exchange for the time being. Now let's look at the disadvantages of a SEX or a centralized exchange. You do not owe your crypto. Okay, so if the exchange decide to lock your account, your assets is stuck. That means you can't access it until the exchange decide to unlock your account. Okay. Another one is there is risk of hack. Okay. There have been countless situations whereby top exchanges like FTS, Binance, Bybit, they've been hacked before. Okay. So there is risk of hack when you are trading on a centralized exchange. Okay. And there is also KYC issue. Okay. Before you can get on board in a centralized exchange, you have to submit your personal document to the exchange that you want to start trading your crypto on. Okay. And another thing is at times too, they can freeze withdrawals, especially when there is an issue with the exchange. Okay, they sometimes have to freeze withdrawals and you can't move your crypto in and out of that exchange. Now let's look at DEX or decentralized exchange. So example of decentralized exchange include Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, DYDS, Curve Finance. There are so many decentralized exchanges. Okay, so a DEX is an exchange that are not controlled by any company or central authority. They run on blockchain using smart contracts. Okay, and before you can interact with this DEX, you need apps like MetaMask, Trust Wallet, OKS Wallet, Phantom Wallet, Software Wallet. Okay, so there are so many wallets that you can use to interact or you can use to trade on a DEX. But for the purpose of this video, I'm only using Trust Wallet, Software Wallet, Phantom Wallet, and MetaMask. Okay, so before you can get on board on any of these apps that you are seeing on the screen, you don't have to do KYC. Okay, it's free. You can just download the app and you set up, you write down your seed phrase. Okay, so now let's look at the advantages of DEX or decentralized exchange. You control your crypto. Okay, because you are the sole manager of your crypto, unlike the says that a company manages your crypto for you. Okay. And trading on a DEX or having your funds in a DEX is more secure. You don't need KYC. Okay. And also you get the opportunity to access new tokens early, because most of the time new tokens are listed on a DEX before they will later launch on SX or a centralized exchange. And also it is permissionless. Okay. When you are using a DEX, irrespective of your location, you can access your crypto anywhere, anytime. Okay. Now let's look at the disadvantages of a decentralized exchange or a DEX. When you are using a DEX, there is the possibility of high gas fee, especially on Ethereum. Okay. It's more complicated and may confuse a beginner. And there is low liquidity. Okay. And there is no customer support for a DEX. So whenever you lose your seed phrase or you lose your password, you can't retrieve it. So always make sure you keep your seed phrase very safe, okay? Because once you lose it, a DEX doesn't have a customer support, so you can't retrieve your seed phrase and your crypto is lost forever. So the question is, which one is better? Is it a centralized exchange or a decentralized exchange? The truth is, both are useful, but for different purposes. Okay. So if you are new to crypto, then you can consider using a centralized exchange. If you want simple trading platform, you can use a centralized exchange. If you want a fast transaction platform, you can use a centralized exchange. Or if you need a stable platform to trade your crypto, you can use a centralized exchange. Okay. And also, if you care more about your privacy, then you should consider using a decentralized exchange. If you want full control of your assets, you should use a decentralized exchange. If you want to trade new tokens early, you should use decentralized exchange. Okay, so if you want decentralization and freedom, then your own should be a decentralized exchange. So this brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you understand the difference between centralized and decentralized exchange, hit the like button and subscribe to support the channel. This is Web3, Crypto and AI, making Web3 simple for everyone. See you in the next video.